$200 monthly increase plus a $1,400 fourth stimulus check specifically focused on the low income, including fixed income beneficiaries of Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to discuss the details of a $200 per month increase for the fixed income beneficiaries I mentioned at the beginning of the video that we've all heard about so many times here over the last few years. I also do want to talk about the details of a highly focused $1,400 fourth stimulus check, again, focused on the beneficiaries I mentioned at the beginning of this video. We've got a lot to talk about right here in the video. Let's get right into it. First off, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you every single day to help you out in any way that I possibly can, and of course, keep you informed of all these changes as it's a very busy time. As long as you're right down there, right below the video, hitting that subscribe button, make sure to hit the like button, and of course, share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can continue to help out as many people as we possibly can during this very busy and confusing time. All right, thanks again. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into the details and talk about a $200 per month increase plus a $1,400 fourth stimulus check, as I have seen some questions down below in the comment section from some of you right here in the community asking about both of these individually, and is it possible to get both? Great question. Let me talk you through those details. There's a lot of moving parts about both of these, okay? Here's what it comes down to. Now, these two things are totally different. Even though that they sound like they're the same thing, they're not even close, okay? Let me shake out the details of these, okay, really fast here. The $200 per month increase to fixed income beneficiaries that we've heard about way back in early 2020 by a small handful of Democratic senators that never came into fruition. Remember that one? Yeah, we remember that. And then about a year and a half ago or so, give or take a little bit, we heard some information coming out of Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and some other Democratic senators that reintroduced the $200 per month increase for millions of beneficiaries through the Social Security Expansion Act, right? You've heard about that as well because I have dedicated videos right here on the channel, and I've talked about it before in all the videos, so you probably know the details about that. But that is the piece of legislation that currently holds the $200 per month increase for beneficiaries, right? So that is the one that's out there. Now, obviously, this piece of legislation also contains a bunch of other changes to Social Security, including increasing solvency, raising taxes on higher income individuals, not beneficiaries, higher income individuals. It also changes the way that the COLA is calculated, all kinds of things like this. So that is the piece of legislation. Now, next, let's keep that on the side here for a second. Now let's talk about a $1,400 fourth stimulus check, okay? In the event of something like this happening, which, by the way, no, as of right now, a fourth stimulus check has not been approved. I've made that very clear in other videos, and again, I want to make it very clear right here as well, even though other people here on the tube are saying, oh, it's coming, it's delivered, it's, deposited tomorrow. No, it's not. It's not, okay? I've told you this before. I'm here for you every single day to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information, no matter what, every single day in these videos, and here I am doing it again, okay? So, regardless of what the other people say, I continue to watch this stuff closely, and as of right now, no, it has not been approved, okay? However, let me answer the question for you. In the event of these pieces of legislation coming to the floor in Congress, could they pass both of them, and could beneficiaries get both of them simultaneously? The answer is, yeah, by all means, you definitely could. Here's why. For the example that I gave just a minute ago, this Social Security Expansion Act is the one that contains the $200 per month increase for beneficiaries. In the event of another stimulus check, whether it happens to be $2,000, $1,400, $1,200, $600, $12,000, it literally doesn't matter the dollar amount, okay? That is a completely different piece of legislation because the idea behind a stimulus check is to stimulate the economy, okay? So basically what they do is they say, oh, look at the economy. It's not doing that great. Let's give it some stimulus. And what they do is they approve billions of dollars in stimulus, or like what we saw here over the last few years, trillions of dollars of stimulus. They give it to the people. They stimulate our bank accounts for a short amount of time until we stimulate the economy. That's what it comes down to, okay? So two totally different things, not the same at all. It is not like, You get to choose one. It's not like you go to the arcade and you have 12 tickets and you get to go to the counter and choose your favorite sticky toy. That's not how it is, okay? It's not choosing one or the other. It's you'd get both in the event both of these were to actually pass. Does that kind of make sense? Okay. So in the event that Congress does come forward and pass either the Social Security Expansion Act or any iteration of that, which would include a $200 per month increase, yep, you could get that. And then, of course, if they came together at the same time or, shortly thereafter or something like that and approved some type of stimulus check, then yes, absolutely, you could get that as well, okay? So in the event of any or either of these passing, yes, it is not a one and that's it. It is, yep, you absolutely could get both in the event of both of these passing through, okay? Remember this much as well. The Social Security Expansion Act is a piece of legislation that would increase benefits and be specifically focused on Social Security, as in reforming the program, increasing solvency, raising benefits, adjusting the COLA, increasing taxes, all of those things. It's specifically focused on Social Security. A stimulus check is basically an economic package, okay? It's basically an economic stimulus. Two totally different things. Make sense? Even though both of them would technically be stimulating the economy because as a fixed income beneficiary, if you got an extra $200 a month, would you take that money and stash it away under your mattress? Which, by the way, don't tell me where you hide your money. I think we all know where we hide our money. Nowhere, because there's no money to hide, right? So anyway, that's a little secret of a lot of people out there. Where do you stash your money? Oh, it's a really secret spot because there is none to stash. That's my hiding spot. Nowhere, right? So anyway, sorry. I mean, obviously I'm being sarcastic right now because that is the reality of a lot of people right now. Our hiding place it's the ether. It's nowhere. It's nothing because there's no money to stash. Anyway, but you get my point here, okay? So these are the details of this whole thing and what it comes down to. So for those of you that have asked the questions down below in the comment section, I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is a great question. When it comes down to both of these, they're two totally different things, but when it comes down to a $200 per month increase to benefits, in the event of something like this happening, it actually would be very stimulating for the economy as well, because this would be getting me beneficiaries an extra $200 a month. Would we save it or would we spend it on necessities and would we spend it on things that we actually need? Well, I'm pretty sure most people would probably spend it on some type of necessities and things that they need, right? Maybe not all of it, but probably most of it on a regular basis. So that would be stimulating to the economy as well, just like a stimulus check. But the whole idea behind a stimulus check is to stimulate very quickly with a lot of money really fast into the economy, and that's exactly what they do, which is also why we saw supply chain issues a couple years ago and why we saw inflation is because a lot of money hit the market, a lot of money hit the pockets of the people, a lot of money hit the economy very quickly, supply chain couldn't keep up, and of course, more money chasing limited goods and services is essentially the definition of inflation, okay? Anyway, hope that helps you out. I hope that answers the question for those of you here in the community that have been asking this. So, of course, as I do get more details on any of these going on or anything else going on in, Congress, the lawmakers, the administration, new bills packages, proposals, anything like this, of course, I'll bring it to your attention right away. Hope this helps you. Again, please leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. If you need me to elaborate further, of course, I can always do that. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe down below, share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, hope you're having a nice day. Enjoy, take care, and catch you again later in the next